Hello everybody, welcome to the shop. Good morning, good Saturday morning to everybody. Start of your weekend, wee-hoo. Wind finally died. We're down, it's all cloudy and rainy. John's got that cougar ready to go, man. It's been killing him, and he had to go to a graduation this morning. He had to spend the weekend with his wife. They had to go to, not Independence, where they all? Oh, southeast corner of Kansas. Alright. Okay, here's what I got going on. Oh, check it out. I still haven't opened them boxes. We're going to check them out a little later. But I got my ailerons almost ready. I got them ready to clay up. You see what I did is I taped up the bottom. Just kind of tack glued it. See, there's my center line right there, my pencil mark. Bam, bam. On the top side. And just hot glue gunned it in place. You gotta be careful. You don't want to put too much hot glue on there. Just enough to do the job. Then your parting pane would be too hard to get off and you'll damage something. But I got this and all off. And ready to go. Then we just got to wax it up. Wax it on and then we wax it off. This mold came out really nice, man. All my edges, super good. It's going to be a nice, heavy-duty mold right here. And someone asked me if I was going to glue sticks on the bottom. You know, and I glued these on, but I didn't glue them on real good. I just kind of put a dot of CA. Because this mold might need to flex just a little bit to get my parts out. You know, I don't think I got to worry about no warping. What I might do is put a coat of resin on there, and it won't never warp. But I want to trim these down too. I don't know. I might leave it like that and see if I can get that first round of parts out. See how I like it. We got to wax it on now. You got to work that wax into that part. Don't just wipe it on. You got to build up a little heat, a little friction. Where it really soaks into that primer, man. We do not want these bad boys to stick. That'll just make my day. He's already chewed up too much time. I'll have to get them done a little quicker, but Pat showed me last night I couldn't do a whole lot. Get in there and wax these dots too, man. That's why I use these bigger ones. Them small ones are a little hard to get in there and wax and get it up cleaned out. You know, I'm going to use them small ones on these parts. But from now on, big molds get the big dots. And them dudes are lining up, man. Them seams will be perfect. Just absolutely perfect. Man, my edges came out nice. You guys want to see these edges? This is what you get when you take your time and do a nice clay job. I got a couple just tiny little places like that. That's some edges right there, man. That's where kind of showing where that hot glue was, but get it waxed and you can't, it disappears. I think it's just the glue from the tape, maybe. No big deal, but all them edges came out just awesome. A couple more, just tiny bubbles right there, but that is no big deal. Them are so tiny. Them are like you couldn't fit a needle in them. I just got you zoomed in. But it came out really good. I'm going to clay them edges up and get a coat of resin on them today. And man, with all them clamps holding that wood on, I couldn't really put the blanket around it. And so it took a long time to set up. So I just let her set all night. Went in early from the shop. But you gotta work this wax in, man. Circles. Build up a little friction, a little heat. This is going to be one nice set of molds right here. Depending, you know, how you learn as you go, you know. If a guy just wants to get a couple pulls, couple kits, you know, out of a set of molds, you know, you can whoop them up. But if you're planning on making kits, I think you just, you know, we learn as we go. I don't know. This might be way overkill, but we'll see how they hold up. I'm going to pull out about 10 pulls. Now I guess I only want the 5. But them other molds are starting to warp. I think it was the heat blanket. That's why I'm gonna, when I get this on done, when I get my clamps pulled off of it tonight, I'm gonna wrap it in that blanket. We're gonna cook it. Because I think, you know, once epoxy's cooked, it won't move no more. You know, especially if you're using it at the same temperature. But if it's not cooked, every time it gets warm, it's going to want to move. But tomorrow we will be able to pull apart 2 parts. I know another thing I didn't calculate into this equation is the drying time on that surface coat. You know, I couldn't really put nothing on it. Just sit there and let it dry, you know. Let it get to the right stage.